Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Let's start out today's video. We're returning the overrated and underrated series here through rank. So of course this is the first episode of the series with the new rank system. So of course with this rank system as well, it's a lot more intense, a lot more competitive. And the first brawler is going to be Kenji, who's going to be underrated in my opinion. Kenji has always been a really solid pick for me, but especially I like picking Kenji well in the competitions like this. So the very typical brawlers you would there's no way that just found an angle to get in, seriously. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying, the typical kind of matchup you'll be facing off against when you're using Kenji is you want to be facing off against like a kind of low DPS mid, kind of like Gus in a way. I mean, Gus is kind of on the higher side of the mids, but you know, like Penny, for example, like a Janet lane, Mr. P lane, like a thrower lane. So low DPS mid and a low DPS lane. Even if the one of the other lanes is anti-tank, Kenji can still be good. You just got to make sure you're getting a good matchup. But Kenji kind of always can do, of course, because of the mobility. He literally has mobility in his main. That could have been a goal as well. This Janet has not been good with her hyper charges this game. We could just spam gadget and win this interaction. There we go. We've got some penguins to help us out with this Gus, thankfully enough. Yeah, I don't think Gus has got the angle there. We've got a Mr. P hyper charge as well to work with. Should be able to get this Gus down here. Nice. And just a max left. There we go. We just need to make sure that Mr. P is keeping this midsection and then we're good. That's what happened last game. I know that first goal was my fault. I could just super in here as well. Also, Kenji is a great counter to some of the best anti-tanks out there. Like Lou, for example. He's a fantastic counter to Lou because if you didn't know, once you use your super, you lose all of the freeze that's on there. So just a really cool tip. I probably shouldn't have passed that over, but I just like doing that trick shot. Okay, Gray has his hypercharge available. Let's start pressure on him here. Super to kill him. Janet uses her super. Come on, nice. I don't know why Janet would use super there. Even if you're low, there's just no point because you're literally just leaving your teammates in a really bad position. All right, so 20 seconds left. Gray's going to use his hypercharge. To no effect there. Kind of got to try and push the ball away here. Let's just put it all the way over there. As far away as Janet as possible. Nice kill from Mr. P, and that's going to be the win easily. Yeah, they're going to give me the angle to score there. Nice. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying Kenji as like a kind of like a alternative pick to other assassins out there. People kind of just forget about Kenji. Again, really good into Janet. There's a few counters to Janet in the meta, and I definitely think Kenji is one of them. Pick it against those low DPS brawlers, which you tend to see in gem grab. You tend to see just a lot of people make this common mistake in hot zone as well. So yeah, Kenji really underrated in my opinion, especially with the strong gadget. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, so jumping into the second underrated brawler on my list, I have gone with Poco. So Poco right now is busted in the draft format, specifically in Brawl Hockey, in Brawl Ball, and in hot zone as well. Gem grab, he's okay as well, but one big reason is because he's literally one of the hardest counters to Ollie right here. So protective tunes are literally counters completely Ollie, which is crazy. Again, there's a lot of other brawlers like Lou, just any brawlers with any kind of like stun mechanic. Frank, for example, Kit, you can just remove their literally the reason why you use them in a composition. And yeah, Poco's just broken it. It takes 11 seconds for this to cool down. So again, like a really cool mechanic. And what you can often do with Poco as well if... Okay, no, I need to just pass the melody back. The ball, Stu, please. Yeah, Stu, clutch up, clutch up. Oh, I should have actually healed the Stu instead there, but at least we got a kill on the meeple there. Sorry, that was just poor hockey. You don't even have time to think. But yeah, what I've been doing a lot of the time as well, low DPS compositions in hot zone, for example, I'll just run the Poco and then another tank and you're just good to go. So there's that strategy as well with him. He's absolutely A tier right now in the meta. Even some pros like Semantic saying he's S tier, which is a little bit of a stretch, but I can see why, especially in the draft format. So here, protective tunes, nobody is hypnotized. So literally, Ollie is one of the best brawlers in the game. Well, I said he was the best brawler in the game, but when you think about it in draft, he can still be countered. He can still definitely be countered. I mean, he wasted his super there because I just died anyways. But the gadget definitely would have helped me out there. So it's a bit of an annoying composition though, because unfortunately we still have gave them like 3 of the best brawlers in Brawl Hockey. Melody, like they got as a 5th pick. And, you know, Meeple's one of the best brawlers for Brawl Hockey. You know, Ollie is. So it's this really annoying composition to face off against. And just didn't find the angle in time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I haven't got any heals here. I'm going to pop gadgets, try and help. I should have popped that a lot sooner. I should have saw that jump come into effect. Okay, as long as Stu's got this angle covered here, I'm going to pop the hypercharge super on the Colette to give her some extra healing. And we can just run against this meeple. Look, he has no ammo left. He has no ammo. He's using the other star power. Go, 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 go. Right, Ollie's going to use his super here. And he hasn't got the ammo to even take me down, which is beautiful. He has cycled another one, but again, his super's only going to be used for positioning. Honestly, how do you even counter that as Ollie? I think the only counter is it? Well, you just literally can't go in. Cannot go in. So let's hopefully score here. Beautiful. 15 seconds left as well. Yeah, Poco is just a perfect draft brawler. He really is right now. You don't even... 11 seconds for this. Like, let's pop this right here. I should be able to find the angle with the super, hopefully. Has that gone in? Just not in time, but there's just no way they're going to be able to find a goal in time. Yeah, Poco is beautiful. I honestly think I made a mistake, and I probably did in the draft because I should have just gone Melody. No, I went Melody 5th. I went Poco 5th, and then they went Melody. But still, look, 2 and 18 Ollie. That is crazy. So yeah, the Poco gadget just absolutely cooks him. It's like the only counter out there for me. I mean, you can again go like the Poco heal or like berry compositions to counter Ollie, but I still think he's such a broken brawler, and Poco's a perfect counter. So definitely one of the most underrated brawlers in the meta. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the final underrated brawler on the list, I've gone with Hank. So there's a few more I wanted to do, but I've tried like Meeple, there's Ash, there's Cole, there's Squeak, who's one of my favorite underrated brawlers, but Hank, I've still got to say he's criminally underrated, right? Like criminally. I mean, the end stats won't reflect this, unfortunately. But after reading the comments, still people believe that Hank isn't a worthy first pick in so many different situations. He is. He really is. Like, I know at the beginning you're probably going to get bullied, but if you just got anyone on your team that can just help with some aggression and they know that you're going to get pinched out, they can at least help you a little bit, right? They can help you get some pressure. So I'm going to pop gadget here. Blue did pop his ice block gadget, which is now going to be his demise. Beautiful. And he wasted a super. Love to see it, love to see it. But of course it's because of his purple button. But a good Hank can still get value in the majority of the game, even when, you know, the compositions aren't in his favor. So for example, this is actually a really tough matchup because we're up against Lou, we're up against Piper and knockback. Penny's using knockback turret, so there's a lot of knockback features here. Yeah, I was hoping I could get some good value there, but there, I can run into Lou. I'm probably going to die here against the Piper. Nice, really well played from the Max there. Because if I die, I didn't realize if I died, we're going to be losing there. So I've got to be a little bit careful. But purple button is imminent. Okay, this Piper has been tapping the entire game. Literally the entire game. And now, like again, I wanted to go aggro here, and I can't really go aggro against Lou. I want to be against this Penny instead, so let's just rotate around this way. Okay, Max is going to die instead. Yep. That's how this game's gone, literally. But we can pop a gadget here. Oh, I was hoping I could just run into the Piper. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage. 20 seconds left, though. We've got a bit of time. Right, let's work our way this way. 15 seconds left. We've still not got our purple button, which is disastrous. Okay, Piper's gonna die. Beautiful. I think even if Max dies, it's good. Yep, there we go. Literally perfect. And I didn't even get my purple button in time. Come on, I wanted to showcase it, but everyone knows the purple button is completely busted. It's actually absolutely busted. And as long as you're not using the purple button when like the enemies are literally behind the wall, just wait for the perfect opportunity. Wait for the walls to break in overtime. Wait for your teammates to break open the map. Wait for the game to go on longer. Don't be afraid to hold on to that hypercharge, because it will literally change the game completely. So those weren't as busted stats as I expected, because again, I'm playing ranked, and normally you would want to use Hank on like Brawl Ball, Brawl Hockey, again Hot Zone. Like this bounty map is a perfect example as well. Use Hank everywhere. Seriously, he's broken. Abuse it. So underrated. Everybody's hating on him. Anyways, that's going to be the underrated. Let's hop into overrated. Now moving on to the overrated brawlers, starting off with number 1, which is going to be Tara. Main reason being, I don't believe like the majority of the play base think Tara is good, but still I see a lot of comments, especially on my tier list, asking about Tara, whether she's good or not, especially with the gadget spam. And I don't think she's any good whatsoever. The meta doesn't complement her whatsoever, even on like gem grab and Brawl Ball. That's when you know she's kind of fallen off, when she's not even considered there. I think the only time I'd play Tara is like here is an okay matchup, because I'm facing off against Stu, where I can spam gadgets. Again, she's too easily countered by throwers. She's also, there's like a lot of Pierce brawlers in this meta as well, like Penny, like Janet, Sandy. A lot of these lane brawlers will counter her. So yeah, just not really in the best of spots right now. She has got a tiny, and I mean tiny bit more annoying, because the fact that she has unlimited things of these gadgets. But again, like, Surge isn't even as strong in the meta as he was before. So Tara, viability, low-key kind of gone down after that. I don't think there's any way... I mean, Barley has no ammo here. Maybe we can get a goal scoring opportunity. Oh, nice. No, okay, I thought she could maybe get one healing tick in. Okay, we got a hypercharge though. It's actually one of the one rare use cases where she's actually pretty good. So I'm going to pop hypercharge super here just to make sure I get the Stu down. Okay, I still didn't even manage to get him down. Normally you don't want to super a Stu whatsoever at all because of course he can dash out of it sometimes. Okay, let's pop the gadget just to waste even more of his ammo. Feed super from the Frank. You know what? This isn't the worst matchup in the world for me, maybe, but maybe I'm overacting with Tara. No, Tara is more of a noob stomp, I would say. Like, low ranks, I think all the way up into legendary, I think Tara could still be an okay option. But I'd still just rather go pretty much everything else. Right, we can probably just super Stu because he hasn't got super himself here. We're just going to run it down against the Barley as well. There's no point putting the pets down against the Frank because, of course, he's got splash damage. Let's just play it simple right here. Now go for the super on the Stu. And yeah, the Barley's just pretty much given up. How is this even working? Honestly, I picked Tara here and I thought I was going to completely throw because there's a Barley. And Barley should just be able to follow my lane and clap me. And Frank is even good into Tara, I would say. Because Tara just doesn't have the damage output to really keep up with him, especially since the rework. But somehow it's worked out. And we're in Master's rank. So yeah, I still think that she's very overrated. I literally think the only place I would play a Tara is double swoosh. And that's probably it. Maybe Gem 4 at a stretch. Again, there's like Amber in the meta. There's just so many brawlers that pierce through her pets and they just don't get as much value as before. Anyways, it's going to be first overrated. Let's hop into the next. Alright guys, jumping into the second overrated brawler on the list. I've gone with Draco. So I really liked Draco before this meta, but I think it's overrated because again, people are still putting him pretty high in tier lists, whilst I don't really find any use case for him anymore. There's just better tanks to pair with, like the Greys, the Berries, and the Pocos right now. You got to think of literally Hank, the brawler on your screen. Way better paired. You think like Ash as well, way better paired. There's just a lot of brawlers right now that aren't punished by this gadget rework. So the reason why, like, some people are thinking, well, you've got unlimited last stand gadgets, but then you got to realize all the other gadgets in the game have got reworked as well. So they're theoretically, well, they are a lot stronger because you just get to use them a lot more throughout the game. Whilst this one you can only use like every 20 seconds or something stupid, which is, I mean, it's good because it's such a broken gadget, but at the same time it has pretty much killed Draco in my opinion, because you got to think about it. With Draco, what I like to do a lot of the times is, well, you have 4 of those gadgets with the +1 gear, and you'd use them really early on in the game, and the thought process is just to get as much pressure early doors, and then once your gadgets are burnt out, by that time you should have already completed enough of the objective to win overall. So yeah, you can't really do that with Draco right now because of the really long cooldown. I was looking for an opportunity to score there, and I just don't think I can get it right now. I shouldn't have used my super there as well. Maybe I should have passed that across. I don't even know. I'm throwing. Whenever I record, I throw. All is good though. We've got a max hypercharge to get my super back. Yeah, of course. I meant that, guys. I meant that. Okay, Hank hypercharge, which is pretty milky if I don't say so myself. Lou's going to find the position to score probably. No, we can run him down. I mean, like I said, he's not like a horrible brawler, but it's more so that he's lost his place in the meta for me. He used to always be able to go in and like hot zone in like bushy maps and gem grab. Can't really do that as well anymore. Alright, just give me one shot to my super, please. Give me that one shot. Just gonna pass this away, please. Gadget. Pass it across to Max, please help me out. I've realised I can't even pick up the puck when I'm popping gadget. Okay, this Lou is just burning me down. Also, I'm facing off against a Grey as well. Of course, it's not going to be the best for me, but I'm going to be able to teleport in here with the shield, please. Nice. Oh, the Grey with the trick shot. Okay, love to absolutely see it. Of course, I'm using an overrated brawler. I'm not going to do the best, even though low-key, I might be the reason why we're not doing that good. Come on. Gadget. I could have maybe popped gadget there. Didn't really want to pop it though because I was pretty much dead anyway. Right, a lot of trust in my teammates right here. I'm just hoping that this Hank doesn't get a hypercharge in overtime, which he's not about to. And there we go. Grey just absolutely carried me. So I know it wasn't the most perfect Draco gameplay. It was a really bad matchup. We've got Gale and Lou, 2 of the worst brawlers I could face off against with Draco, by the way. Like, Gale interrupted my supers, Lou just burning me down with hypercharge. But yeah, sadly, I think he is overrated. I think he's like a solid C tier or bottom of the B tier. He used to be an A tier brawler in my opinion. So yeah, definitely overrated. by a lot of people, especially the pros right now. Let's jump into the next one. Jumping into the final brawler on this list, on the overrated section, I've gone with Amber, mainly because, again, in tier lists, she's consistently been 80 in the previous meta, but I'd always kind of question mark it, mainly because whenever I play Amber, I just don't really seem to do that much. I mean, she's okay into a lot of different things, but at the same time, what does she really excel at? She's just this decent medium range brawler that's just, again, like, there's not like a lot of really tough matchups, but I think especially in this meta, there's not really much point using Amber. There's too many brawlers that can heal. There's too many brawlers that just do too much right now. I don't know why Lou is going lane right now. So right now we're actually losing 1-0, and this is why I'm recording pretty early, because I've got no faith in winning this game. Maybe I might not even see this, but I don't think we'll win this. I just don't, because Lou is just playing absolutely terribly. But again, I'm like, Amber, I can't really carry with Amber. I can't really do anything right now. Again, like Lou, yeah, you can put that in the middle, but we need to get zone time. Once we pop this Lou super, we need someone in there at all times. But again, like, barely perfect counter here. I just think there's always a counter to Amber whenever I play her. Like, my stats must be so bad right now, like horrendous. I think I must have died about 20 times because I'm just getting pinched like crazy. I've just got no value when I think I would have. Right, again. I mean, it's maybe because Ring of Fire, it's always a sniper that can count. Oh, bro, just leave me alone, please. Okay, throw that super on the zone. There we go. Fully frozen. Nice. I'm just going to run up and try and get a super onto Squeak, and I can't even do that. Maybe I just can't play Amber. But again, the meta just doesn't fit, like, suit her. Just don't think she's got enough, like, ammo to even keep up with, like, Berry, Poco, shenanigans going on. Also, on another note, I really wanted to put Squeak on this list, so bear that in mind. I think it's the most underrated. I just never could get a Squeak game, which is really annoying, but Squeak with that wind-up gadget is just dumb broken, absolutely dumb broken. I just can't do anything against it. Like, just constant pressure. And again, yeah, we're easily going to lose right now. There's no chance. These guys are just running all over us. What can I even do as an Amber? I'm just going to burn this. I don't even care at this point. Just give me the L, okay? Just give me the L. Just let me take it. Let's see these horrendous stats, okay? Just end my suffering, please. End my suffering. I want to see this lose stats first and foremost, because even they must be playing for KD, because they're just sitting back the entire game, not even trying to get on the zone or do anything like that. So yeah, 5 and 10, horrendous. I just don't see the point of Amber in this meta. I'm gonna be serious. I just don't see the point in her. I don't know. Whenever I've gone her twice now trying to get gameplay, and I don't like her. There's just way better brawlers with better gadgets as well. Yeah, they just don't play Amber in this meta. I think she's very overrated in my opinion. Maybe once the hype charge comes out, she'll be pretty good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. After all of this, we're still pretty high up in the world, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. To see you guys next time.